Okay, good afternoon. One other brief discussion about improvised home workout equipment and setups involves cargo straps. Again, another use of cargo straps, and this time I'd like to focus on an overhead anchor system. If you can find an overhead anchor system, that allows you to do a few exercises that we're going to go through here. But first, just a few words about the overhead anchor. I know everyone doesn't have a squat rack at home, but you might have something that would still work. It might even be the rails for your overhead garage door in your garage. It might be a tree out back, or it might even be a doorway pull-up system that you have. The main thing is to make sure that it's safe and secure before you start and do any of this other stuff. In this case, this is a very secure system. It's a bar that's welded to a steel rack. And so I'm just going to quickly demonstrate one of the things that you can do with this, which is increase resistance rowing. If you get down to this position here with a completely overhead anchor, now I can go ahead and do rows that use most of my body weight as resistance. And then you can still modulate that a bit by moving the feet and getting a little bit of an angle. The point is that it's mainly vertical. You can easily see how likewise that would be used to do a press, where you can come in this fashion here and get more resistance than you can get if you just had these stuck in the door, in the top of the door. The other really important one that I want to show with this is a version of a Bulgarian split squat. And so what we're going to do here is lower it down to about that high. And above all, again, be very careful with the safety aspect of this. And you want to get your foot in there and make sure that you're secure and you're stable. Use a stick if you need to, because this does provide an unstable version of this, but the advantage is that your rear foot can move as you do the descent into the split squat, and that can accommodate stiffness in the hip and knee that might be going on. It's also a more natural movement, I think, than with the typical Bulgarian squat where your foot is anchored. And it just gives a nice natural motion where it swings back. Use the stick if you need to. If you don't need to, that's fine. It becomes more of a core engagement and challenge. The other advantage of the Bulgarian squat is that, get out of this safely, is that it can really correct muscle imbalances side to side because each leg has to work independently. If you don't have an overhead system for this, that's okay, because you can still use some sort of bench or chair, and you just put your foot up, and that's the typical system that you see where someone's coming down in this fashion here. It's not that it's wrong to do it this way and right to do it that way. Either one works. I prefer the one with the moving foot. It does work on core strength as well as balance, and for that reason we do it that way. But as you can see, it can be a little bit tricky getting in and out of the straps. So again, above all, just be safe and go through that, okay?